Hey guys, Zex here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new champion in League of Legends, Kayn. Just because, I don't know, I feel like bitching about him. I don't know, there's just a few things about him that have been really annoying me ever since I played him for the first time. I just wanted to talk about it. I'm not even gonna bother going into the forums because there's just so many shit posts there that most people that can even care to do anything will never see it. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I just wanted to talk about it. But I don't know, I just feel like Kayn really missed the mark in terms of like being a decent champion. Like, I don't know, I mean, for anyone that's familiar with League of Legends, it's a really bad sign if the first week a champion is comes out, you play, like, I've played a handful of games, and even the games I didn't play him, out of all the games I've played, he's literally been banned for he was banned one match out of all the matches that I've played since he released, which isn't a lot, I'll be honest, but still, I mean, it's, you know, more than just a few. Yeah, so the first week or two he has been out, he's been banned one game that I've played, and not even played that much. Like, I've tried playing him a few times. I just can't, I don't like the feeling of him at all, no matter where I try to play him. Everyone else that I've seen play him just get completely trashed as well. Like, and obviously, you know, I'm sure there are people that are amazing with Kayn, you know, that's how it is with every champion. You know, there's gonna be at least some people that are amazing with him, but he just does not feel good at all. Now that being said, I mean, I'm also not like a diamond level player. I mean, I'm not bronze, but I'm not like amazing at the game. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I guess I'll just talk about his abilities a bit, like the things that annoy me the most. So with his passive, the main thing that really bugs me is that, actually, you know what, I'll play it here so you can see it. Alright, so basically, to his passive, you kill a certain amount of champions, depending on whether they're melee or ranged, you'll turn into either the shadow blade Kayn that you saw there, the blue one, or you'll turn into darken Kayn, and anyways, so my biggest issue with his passive is, one, to activate it, basically his passive does absolutely nothing until you have farmed a bit, like until you've, you know, done damage to either melee or ranged champions. Up until that point, his passive does absolutely nothing, which that already puts him really far behind every other champion, because pretty much every other champion that I can think of, their passive right at the beginning of the game at least does something, and his does absolutely nothing until he transforms. And then when he transforms, his abilities are still very underwhelming. Like, when he transforms, he gets some changes to his abilities. Like, I'm trying to remember them all. Like, so with Darken Kayn, his W will knock up, as well as on top. Instead of just slowing, it'll knock people up. I think it's on all of his damaging abilities also. Like, he'll do it like a percentage of the damage will heal him, which I'll get to that in a minute. I think I think in terms of like damage on his Q, I think maybe all of his abilities, I think they turn from flat or like a flat amount of damage, or damage scaling off of your AD, to like with Dark King Kayn, it'll turn into percent health damage primarily, but it still scales off of AD entirely, which that also bothers me because, alright, so they're not, I'm actually, you know what, let's see, did this page ever load up? Yes, it did. So yeah, the League of Graphs is saying he has a 44% win rate, 52% ban rate apparently. I mean, that's kind of high. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, out of the games I've played, I haven't played a ton, but I've at least played a handful of games since he's come out, and his I've literally seen him banned one game, and even the games he doesn't get banned, either I've been playing him or no one's been playing him. I think I've played against one person who played Kayn, and he went like 0-8, I think. Sorry, I'm getting off track a little bit, but and yeah, see, I mean, his average KDA 6.8, 6.8, 7.1. For someone who's supposed to be like a bruiser slash assassin, that's really, really fucking bad. That is abysmally that is terrible. I mean, obviously, you know, this is just one site, but they gather this information straight from the League of Legends databases, as far as I know. Oh yeah, and with Shadow Kayn, his other form, there's some slight differences. Like, it makes it so his passive, makes it so with his passive he does extra damage, so he can be more of an assassin. But I still feel like even with that passive, his damage is pretty underwhelming overall. And then in his darkened form, the health, like your sustain, is incredibly underwhelming, so it's like, what's the point? But yeah, so but anyways, so his W in shadow form, he'll be able to, like, once he casts it, he'll be able to freely move, which that's pretty cool. And aside from that, I'm trying to remember what else he does. I'll be honest, I don't remember what else shadow form does for you. Nothing remarkable that I can think of. Like I said, I've only played him a few times because I honestly can't stand to play him anymore. He just, like I said, he feels really weak overall. Like, in every role, he just feels incredibly weak, even for his intended role. And if you, like, when you get into game with him, most of the time, they, like, the recommended build urges you to pretty much build almost all tank stats or tank items, which that's going to ruin any chances of you really doing damage, because Kayn's base damage isn't good at all, and his damage scaling doesn't feel good at all as well. And while you're tanky, you know, like, when you build tanky, you can take some hits, but you still tend to pop pretty quickly, I notice, because the sustain you have, no matter what form you're in, is just really bad. And, like, I've tried fighting in multiple situations with him. Like, I've tried being the first one. I've tried engaging team fights. I've tried waiting for a tank, like a real tank, to engage into the fight, and then I engage. I always pop quite easily, and I feel like I do pretty much nothing with Kayn. And I don't know, I feel like they should have just given him more damage, maybe a bit more, slightly more mobility. Like, being able to phase through walls is cool and all, but you can get screwed over with that very easily, because pretty much almost every champion has abilities that can go through walls too. And so you can get screwed over very easily. Like I've died because I'm trying to escape by or I'm trying to get away by going through a wall, and then I've had, like, for example, a Warwick jump at me with his ultimate and basically catch me while I'm sitting in the fucking wall, and kill me. Maybe I wasn't in the wall. Maybe the phasing might have just worn off, but it looked like I was still in the wall. Because it's only 1.5 seconds when you're in combat. But I don't know. I don't even know what my point is in making this video, to be honest. I just wanted to vent a little bit about what I feel about Kayn. I mean, you know, and what I'm saying might not even necessarily be true in some people's eyes. You know, like, everything I'm saying is definitely just my opinion, you know. Obviously, there are these stats here, that, you know, kind of show that he's not that great right now, but, I mean, still, it's just my opinion. I just think Riot really messed up with him, which it really makes me wonder, like, what their champion design team is doing. Like, I know they have multiple teams, like, they have, like, the team that works on, like, the remakes of older champions, like, for example, whoever's working on the Urgot update. I will say Urgot looks amazing. I cannot wait for the new Urgot. He looks like he's going to be so much fun to play. But like I said, I think the team is different. The team that works on new champions is completely different, I think. And I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I feel like some of these new champions just, I mean, I guess the last two champions were okay, but I don't play bot lane, so it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know, it's like, just, I really don't know what they were thinking with Kayn. Like, he looks cool. I want him to be good. I wish he was good, but he's not. Like, he's not even a niche pick. He's just, like, you know, he might be kind of fun to play for a little bit, but that fun instantly fades when you start getting your ass handed to you by just about any champion possible, or just about any champion imaginable, unless they're really bad. And if you're playing against someone that's good, even if you're good, chances are you're gonna get screwed. I don't know. Like I said, I wish he was good. I think that's my biggest issue, because before he came out, I was looking at it, I was like, damn, this champion's gonna be so cool, and I'm gonna really enjoy him. And yeah, like, I would enjoy him if he wasn't complete trash, but I'll be honest, I like to play a lot of, like, while I like to play some somewhat mainstream champs, I do like to play champs that people don't play quite as often. I don't know, I just play who I want to play. Like, if I'm playing mid lane, I think my favorite mid laner is definitely Victor, and it's been that way since he released back in, like, what, season 2. Top lane, I like to play, I mean, they're pretty popular still, but I think my favorite champions right now are still Kled and Camille. Mastery 7 on both of them, and I think they're a lot of fun. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. But yeah, this video is already going on a lot longer than I wanted it to. I just want to make a quick video before I stream. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I apologize. I know I was pretty all over the place this video. I don't know if you guys even like these videos where I just talk about random shit. But if you do, I guess let me know, and I might upload them more often. I don't know, like, I just want to talk about some shit. But yeah, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video, or on my stream if you end up tuning in at some point. It's twitch.tv/Threxion. Hold on. .tv. Yeah, it's Threxion with 0 for now. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean, like I said, if you like me just ranting about shit or whatever, I mean, let me know. I don't know. I don't care that much. I just wanted to talk about some shit, and I figured I'd, you know, upload it. Why not? Anyways, I'm gonna go stream now, play some games. I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that ends up being.